This boy is Clark. He was living in Florida with his mother, Emilia Clark, a Russian immigrant. Since he was 10 years old, Clark was a fan of video games and especially Minecraft. This boy passed hours in front of computer playing Minecraft. According to his friends, they pointed out that it was to be able to escape from his family problems because when he was 7 years old, his parents got divorced. We don't know for sure what was the family conflict that Clark had at home, but it is known that it wasn't completely healthy. Clark had few friends, but one of the friends he made on the internet was called Shio. Shio said literally, he got very angry. He was very little patient. It is known that the adolescent had an explosive temper and that his relationships were always toxic. Clark has a premium Minecraft account called Open, a really curious name. This player has the Minecon 2016 cape, and its skin is quite particular. Clark also had another account called OpenHCF. Here we can see its skin. This player loved playing hardcore functions and decided to create a YouTube channel to be able to share the game from his hardcore functions. He got quite popular, getting few thousand followers, but shortly after, at the age of 15, Clark started to be known on the internet, but not because of YouTube, but for scamming people. One of his tactics was to pretend he was selling attractive Minecraft usernames, for example, OG accounts. But when users paid Clark for these accounts, Clark simply disappeared, blocking the users. He also scammed with many Minecraft capes because he claimed he had codes to obtain them, but it was all scam, and he earned a lot of money from this. Let's see the following testimony. He scammed me some money when I was just a child. Colby, assured a 19-year-old Minecraft player, said that Clark stole $50 from him in 2016 when he offered to sell him a digital cape from his Minecraft character that he never delivered. But there are more testimonials of scam by part of Clark. For example, when Clark put his own Minecraft player up for sale. Because as we saw earlier, his name was very attractive and a 21-year-old student called Nick got interested in buying this user account. Therefore, he exchanged several messages with Clark via Skype, and Clark told him that his username was for sale for $100, and Nick decided to pay him that $100 for the username. But when he paid Clark, he blocked him, and Nick never got his Minecraft account. And when they interviewed Nick, he said, "There is no way I should have done it. Why should I have trusted that guy?" But Clark's scams don't end here, because other Minecraft players start uploading videos on YouTube, complaining that they had lost a lot of money after having had contact with a user called Open, exactly Clark himself. As you can see, Clark was dedicated to scam Minecraft players. It is also known that he didn't go to school because he studied at an online school. When he was studying online, he spent a lot of time scamming people, and it is known that he earned more than $5,000 a month. At a young age, he was making a fortune. But the scams that made the internet was just the beginning of Clark's story. Soon, Clark's scams from Minecraft evolved and came to Fortnite and then to cryptocurrencies. At this moment, Clark quits his studies, and this is when he dedicates himself to full-time internet scams. Clark got into Bitcoin communities. However, he was expelled by the moderators because he did not pay the Bitcoins he had promised, managing to defraud several users with false transfers. And although the moderators expelled him from all the cryptocurrencies communities, it was too late, because he obtained contacts from very large cyber hackers. And now, being a part of dangerous group of cyber hackers, Clark managed to hack cryptocurrency user accounts by stealing cell phones and accessing these accounts. Even the young Clark and his fellow cyber hackers seized the investor's cryptocurrency account, Greg Bennett, obtained more than 164 bitcoins, having an approximate value of more than $856,000 that today would translate to $1.8 million. Clark, being still a minor, said goodbye to his old man's apartment to then be able to move into a much more luxurious one in a complex of condos in Tampa. He also had a very expensive gaming room, a very luxurious balcony, and several of his neighbors said that he could be seen driving a white BMW Series 3. Also, in one of his Instagram accounts, which today is retired, he could be seen with designer sneakers of very high costs. Even a rap elite jeweler greeted him on Instagram with a photograph showing that Clark had bought Rolex with gems encrusted them on it. This is incredible how a 15-year-old started scamming from the video games of Minecraft with false accounts and capes, reaching Fortnite and then evolving to cryptocurrencies scamming financial markets. Clark was living a life we could not even imagine, a life of a millionaire being just a minor. But Clark's story leaves us with a great teaching, and it is, if you are going to play with fire, you are going to be burned. Because at this moment, the multi-millionaire life of Clark completely falls apart. Because if you remember this investor who Clark scammed and also extorted stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars, he contacted the Secret Service of the United States. The authorities began to invest Clark, investigating all the possible clues to be able to reach him. But in the month of April, the Secret Service begins to confiscate all the bitcoins of young Clark, leaving him with absolutely no money in cryptocurrencies. The Secret Service called the investor from whom the 160 bitcoins had been stolen, and they told him that they had recovered 100 bitcoins from his account. However, they also told him they could not arrest the responsible person because he was a young minor. The police only confiscated 100 bitcoins, and it's not known what happened to the remaining 60 bitcoins. It is also not known if they captured the cyber hackers' friends from Clark, those people who helped him steal the bitcoins. Let's remember that Clark couldn't be arrested because he was a minor. Only 2 weeks after confiscating all Clark's money, Clark didn't stop. Quite the opposite. This was the spark that detonated his greatest madness. Clark began to develop one of the evilest plans he had. A young man in just few days managed to achieve his most macabre goal, hacking the most powerful Twitter accounts on this entire planet Earth. Clark, with his cyber hackers friends, managed to enter the social network systems. Clark managed to scam the account of Bill Gates by placing a cryptocurrency message. He also managed to hack the official Apple account. Also managed to hack Barack Obama, the account of the famous rapper Kanye West, and even Elon Musk. He also managed to hack the account of the current president of the USA, Joe Biden. Clark is facing charges like organized fraud, communications fraud, identity theft, and hacking. Finally, Clark was arrested by the FBI along with 2 more responsible people. Today, his sentence is of 3 years. Tell me down here in the comments, do you think 3 years is a little or a lot? This great story teaches us something very important. Never trust who you're dealing with the internet. Even that player with who you played in a hardcore world function server could very well be the next hacker of the official account of the President of the United States. If you want more videos of interesting cases, let's try to reach 10,000 likes. And please subscribe to this channel to have very informative and curious videos very often. I know you're going to love it.